Alright, so it's been almost 7 months, coming up on my 7 month anniversary. About 7 days off from that. So I guess I should do a brief catch up on what's been going on the past 4 or 5 months since I've been on hiatus. So back in March 4th, 3 years after my brother had passed, I got a call from my Aunt Gail, and my mom was in the hospital and not doing very well. So I had to leave Jean, Nevada down there where I was working at Terribles, head up to Libby, Montana to be with my mom, and within a day or two I had to let her go and deal with that. So since then, for a month or two I struggled and felt really lost, didn't really know what to do, where to go, anything really. Laid low for a while, tried to get work. I left Libby, where my mom was here, where she passed, and I went back to Washington for a little while. Hung out there for a couple of weeks or so. Tried to find work, and it just didn't feel right, and I wasn't really getting any work or any calls. The one interview I did, the guy ghosted me, and so I was like, whatever. So after a lot of debate and just thinking, I decided to come back over here to Libby, which you can see behind me is a pretty beautiful place. So I've been spending the past, I think I've been here about 3 months, maybe right around 4, out on my family's property where my mom had. I saw some family members there. They still need some help. Everybody's getting older. There's a lot of property. Things are hard for them to keep up on. So I came over here to kind of help out and be up here in this beautiful environment for the summer. And I got some work here over at the town pump, of course, doing what I like to do, clerking. It's pretty fun. So I've been doing that the past couple months, just tinkering on the van, get her a little more set for the long haul, because I guess after this, I'll be completely on my own, and still lost, I guess, because I'm not really sure what the final destination or the final goal is. Because honestly, it was always to see my mom. Every summer, every time I was somewhere, I got to go over to see my mom. I know her health's not good, and I need to be with her, spend some time with her. It never really happened like it should have, and of course, we would probably all feel sometimes the things that we didn't do we should have, but that's why they say hindsight's 2020. Because if you knew what it was beforehand, you would make choices to make things different. So regardless, I'm here for a few more months. Not really financially doing as well as I'd like to be, so I might have to pick up a second job here and just fucking hustle hard as I can, work, be able to get out of here for the winter, because I do not want to be in Montana for the winter. I'm not sure if y'all know about Montana winters, but they can suck. So I try to get out of here before then. I'm trying to figure like September, October, somewhere in that range. Hopefully head south somewhere. I'm not real sure where. If anybody has ideas, let me know. Or family that needs help, or friends that wouldn't mind me hanging out with them for a while, picking up some work or whatever. Boondocking, wherever I need to be. Recently, Louisiana has been on my mind. I've researched quite a bit about a few areas down there that sound pretty interesting. Of course, the culture, the food, the history that area pertains to is really fascinating to me. So I've been kind of drawn to that. And of course, the food. I mean, don't even get me started on that. We won't go there. And then as far as work goes, I would do whatever I need to, just like I do around here. But also I've been thinking about being a carny, joining a carnival of some sort and doing that, because if any of you guys know me, that's my shit. I'd probably rock that carny job pretty hard, So that'd be a lot of fun. So, that's what I've been doing. Crafts, I've been trying to get into that so I can maybe get into some little craft fairs and stuff here throughout there and hustle some of my goods. And that being said, if y'all have seen anything you like or know my abilities and things and want to hash some things out and help me to live my dream, maybe I can help you have a badass piece of art, get a hold of me, please. The one way or the other, please do, help me living my dream, stay afloat, Also donations. If you have anything you want to donate, I can always use stuff on the road, and I can always get general mail delivered in most places. So if we make contact and let me know what's up, we can set something up. I'm not just talking about financial donations, but toiletries often help. Foods, gift cards, more arts and crafts supplies, so I can keep that rolling in. Because even if I'm not selling my wares, I like to hand things out and make connections. And again, if any of y'all know me, that's kind of something I like to do. Like coloring books, I'm trying to work on some of those as well. Like I said, just trying to stay afloat. I'm really figure out the next step, man. I mean, it's south for the winter. That's all I really know. Got to get out of here for winter. I don't want to be locked up here in Montana, and that's not really living the dream if I'm not out there traveling. So as far as today goes, as you can see, I'm out here. Got the Kootenai River behind me. Friggin' beautiful, beautiful river. Just down below Libby Dam here. It was hot in the 90s the past couple days or so. So I decided to get off the property and come back out and get in touch with doing what I feel like I need to. It's been kind of weird being on the property and having an umbilical cord. I say that because I have power, so I can plug in a power strip and I have a fan going, and I can charge all my stuff and not worry about electricity as much. And so I'm still tethered in, and then the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So being out here, this campground, it's all free. It's really cool, but I don't have cell phone service, and I have to rely on what I packed in the van and all that again. So it's kind of nice to get back into that feeling of doing it for myself, by myself again, which also leads me to talk about loneliness and how hard that's been the past 7 months or so, and that I've been in the van full time alone. So that's been tough. So again, if you always reach out and get a hold of me, it's always nice to chat and get in touch with people. And even if I don't know you, it's nice to hear and see what's going on in your part of the world, because I'm interested in everybody and I want to see everything and meet everybody. So I'm into that too. So that's been pretty difficult. And then I've been noticing about on the 7th, the day my mom passed away, around that time of the month, each month. Now that's been about 4 months. The loneliness feels a little extra on those days, knowing that I don't have my mom or my brother around anymore, and they were my closest family. And I know I still have family, but I've never been as close. You kind of grow up with certain circles, and those are the people you hold closest to you. So not having those around anymore has definitely made me feel alone. And then not having connections with close friends that I used to. And I harbor those relationships pretty personal because I don't let a lot of people into my life, and I don't hold a lot of people real close to me. So those of you that I do, I'm pretty sure you should know who you are and how much I value and appreciate everything that you have done for me and to help me in whatever capacity that was at the time. And I hope that we can continue our relationships and building those, and hopefully see each other more and be a part of each other's lives a little bit more. Helped me out tremendously. I know that the loneliness, like I said, is very tough. That being said, I am single, so if there's anybody out there that is into traveling and living minimalist and just trying to live the experience that is life versus being in that 9 to 5 grind in the same spot, holla at your boy. So shameless plug there. I know, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, I feel like that's kind of what's been caught up in the past couple months, just doing the grind, helping the family out, trying to make some money, trying to get the van fully set up. And then I kind of want to get back into this a little bit more, and whether y'all like it or not, I don't really care. This is kind of going to be for me and my outlet again, because I need a little bit more social time. This might be it. Oh, and I've been getting into Frisbee golf. So if y'all want to make donations of Frisbee golf Frisbees, or we want to set up a time and meet up somewhere on the road and play a game or two, I'm not good, but I still like to throw it around. That's what I've been doing. Arts, crafts, work, van, and plotting the next adventure where we're gonna sail to, me and Ms. Led, you know. So yeah, I just got out of the river. I'm gonna dry off a little bit, maybe get some grub and work on some more crafts and just enjoy being unplugged and untethered again. So yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in again. You know, smash the like button, hit a share down there. You know, maybe tap out a comment, whatever you got to do it and live life.